friends, welcome to this class. In this class I will explain you how to create a Spring Boot application. So to create a Spring Boot application, go to the google.com and type Spring Initializr. Once you type the Spring Initializr, you can see there are multiple links here. Go to the first links. If you click on first link, you can see start.spring.io. Here there are multiple options. You can see in project section Gradle, Groovy, Gradle, Kotlin, Gradle, Maven. So just we have to choose Maven, as I will show the example with Maven. Then in language section, go with default selection Java, and then the next section is Spring Boot. So in Spring Boot section, you can see the default selection is 3.1.5. The meaning of default selection is this is the compatible version in Spring Boot. So just go with the default version, as this is the compatible version. And then in project metadata section, you can see there are multiple names here. Suppose group, artifact name, description, package name, packaging. Okay, so in group section, just enter your package name. So group means Spring Boot will create the default package. Let me show my documents here. Okay, yeah, so it is the root package of the application. Okay, so suppose if I write com.school, then package will be generated like this, src main java com then school. Okay, then so here suppose I will add school. Okay, then the next is artifact. Artifact means your application name. Suppose I want to create the school management application. Okay, so the name is also same, school management application. Description, this is the description of the application. You can write the same, but you can change later on. If you want to change, you can change later. So package name is com.school. okay, so if you don't write anything in package name, so the default package will be created that we have added in group section. Okay, and if you add package name here, so this name will be created as a package. Okay, then the next is packaging. In packaging section, you can see there are two options, jar and var. If you want to create jar, then go with jar, otherwise you can select var. Then the next section is Java version in 17. That is that means the Spring Boot 3.1.5 version is compatible with Java 17. So just go with 17. Then the next is dependencies. Okay, so here you need to add dependency. Just for now you need to select only one dependency, that is Spring Web. Okay, so Spring Web means it includes RESTful, Spring MVC and Tomcat, that is embedded server in Spring Boot application. Okay, just select this one. So Spring Web means, you can see the documentation here, is Spring Web usage Spring MVC, REST and Tomcat as a default embedded server. The single Spring Boot starter web dependency pulls all the dependencies related to web development. So if I add only Spring Boot starter web dependency, then I don't need to add other few dependencies, such as I don't need to add Spring Boot starter, I don't need to add Spring Boot starter Tomcat, I don't need to add Spring Boot starter validation, also I don't need to add Jackson data bind, also I don't need to add Spring Web, and similar as well as I don't need to add Spring Web MVC, as Spring Boot Starter Web contains all those libraries, and it pulls all the dependencies related to web development. So for now just go with the only Spring Web. Okay, now you can click on generate. Once you click on generate, a zip file will be downloaded. You can see here my file has been downloaded. So just click on folder. You can see here the file has been downloaded here. Just copy this and paste into your directory where you want to create the application. So suppose here I want to create a folder. Folder name will be school application. Okay, you can create any folder. Okay, so I have created here school application, and inside the school application folder just need to paste here, then need to extract the file. Okay, then after extracting, yes, you can see the package structure has been generated here. Okay, then just go to your IntelliJ, then open the project, click on file, and then open, click on open, and select the directory of your application. Okay, so just let me select the directory here. School application is the main folder, then under school application my application has been created, school management application. Okay, select this one and click on OK, and it will be open within 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, let me open the project, then I will show you. Okay, project has been opened now. So just now I will explain you the directory here. So click on src, then main first folder .mbn. So if you expand the .mbn folder, you can see a wrapper folder has been generated here. Under the wrapper folder, maven wrapper.jar and maven wrapper.properties has been created. So that means maven wrapper.properties means the purpose of the file is, if you don't want to install the maven in your machine, and without installation of maven, if you want to build the project, then you can add this file, otherwise it's not required. So the advantages of this file is, suppose there are multiple members are developing the same projects and you want to use the same maven version for all. So in that case, if you add this file, so means the same maven version will be used for all. Okay, so just maven wrapper.properties file, go to properties file, and you can see the distribution URL property here and wrapper URL here. So distribution URL property, if you want to see, copy the path from this to Apache Maven. Okay, don't select the version, copy the path to Apache Maven and paste it on your browser, then you can see the all distributions. Okay, yes, you can see the all distribution. If you want to change the version, then also you can, suppose now your version is 3.9.5. if you want to use 3.8.8, then click on 3.8.8, then you can see the bin.zip file. Okay, you can see here also 3.8.8 bin.zip. okay, yeah, this one. If you want to change the version, just copy the name of this file, and here you need to add 3.8.8, and here you need to change the file name. Okay, then your maven version will be changed, but I don't want to change now, just for explanation I shown you. Okay, then the next is you can see src folder has been created here. In src folder, the main folder and Java folder. Inside Java folder com.school package has been generated. So the reason is group ID that we have entered here. In the group fields I entered school, so that is the reason school package has been generated here. Then you can see the class name school management application. Okay, so why Spring given this name of the main class? The reason is I have entered school management application in the name section. Okay, so Spring Boot creates the main class with the same name. Okay, and then you can see this is the main class, and here you can see Spring Boot application annotation also mentioned. So here you can use @ComponentScan annotation, @EnableAutoConfiguration, then @configuration, @configuration. Okay, these annotation also we can use here, but why Spring Boot generated only this annotation? The reason is Spring Boot application annotation contains all the dependencies of the three annotations. So if we declare Spring Boot annotation here, we don't need to declare ComponentScan. Also we don't need to declare @EnableAutoConfiguration. Also we don't need to declare @configuration, as Spring Boot application annotation contains all the dependencies of three annotations. Okay, and if we don't declare don't want to declare Spring Boot annotation here, then in that case we need to declare @ComponentScan, @EnableAutoConfiguration, and @configuration. Okay, so in the next class I will explain you in detail about the Spring Boot application annotation, @ComponentScan annotation, and @EnableAutoConfiguration annotation, and @configuration annotation. Okay, then the next is pom.xml, that also I will cover in the next session. Okay, so see you in the next session. Bye bye.